Hey everybody, it's Ryan. I'm out here in an area that I went to yesterday, and actually my son and I were just out riding around, and I noticed something that was really interesting, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Had a ton of rain last night, so it's kind of muddy, but anyway, I'm gonna do the best I can to get over there without slipping. But anyway, this is something that's extremely interesting. I honestly have never seen anything done like this, but I wanted to show you guys because it was something that is just too cool. So right here, okay, I found this built right off of one of my main trails, little main road right here. And on the other side, there's a lot of stuff that I've found previously in this area. But right here, and you can see, I'll step back so you can see it, there is a clear path right beside this structure right here. I mean, extremely clear pathway. So I know that they use this spot a whole lot. The water that was over there is not, it's just there because it rained like that. It gets a lot of runoff, but it's not like a year-round stream or anything like that. But right here, I want to show this to you. Look at this. They made this structure here, and you can see there is a lot of stuff going on right here, and I'll get behind it a little bit so you can see it better. But there's all these sticks leaned up here, and what makes this one so interesting to me is this stick right here is actually going through the fork of this tree here and pointing like upward. It ends right there, and you can see where they have it cradled on this little structure they built right here. That is just too neat. I just thought that was so cool when I saw it. It's I'll get over here on the other side so you can actually see how it goes. And I've also noticed this on the ground right here, this little X here. I'll get over here and let you guys see it from this angle. Look at how that stick is just pointing outward like that. That is really, really neat. You just don't see stuff like that all the time, and it's not nature that did that. Anyone can see that. They have it perfectly cradled in the fork of this tree here, and elevating the stick to where it's pointing out like that, and the structure is just, it's just super cool. They've really done a lot to it to make that. And if you look behind it too, there is a pretty clear area back here. And then you also got this stick right here. That one that I'm pointing at is going all the way through there and around that tree. But then it's also bent right there. And I was thinking that this may be used as like a little area for like a blind or something, maybe for hunting or something like that, since it's near a road, a trail, and there's a clearing also over there near where I started recording first. You got a lot of bent trees over here too. A whole lot of them right there, and I mean just tons of them bent, and they're all bent the same direction except for this one back here, that one. And also, I'll show you in just a second, there's some more stuff over this way, but I want to get behind here and show you this. How it looks back here. It's just really, really cool. This structure really got me because of the stick that they have going through the fork of that tree. It's interesting to me how they come up with these things to do like that, and I honestly don't know what this could mean, but it means something, I'm sure. It's there for a reason. Right here you can see also, look at this. There's a stick leaned up right there, and this tree is bent way down. And I mean, something bent that. It's not, that didn't just grow over like that. Something bent that down. So that's a big, thick stick right there. And there's also this small one leaned up on it. And then you can see among it, there's a whole lot of little stuff kind of leaned all over the place. But there's, over here on the other side too, there's, get around here, a lot of this stuff like piled up here, and you can see right here too, there's just a lot of sticks intertwined here with a little area underneath it that's kind of cleared out. You can kind of see it there. I'm not sure, but I've found stuff like this, and it makes me think that it might be a spot where they put the really small ones, like the babies or something. At times, could put them underneath there. And see how it's opened up under there. And it actually looks like something has been under there, the way it's flattened out like that. But there's so many things going on here. There's just a lot of sticks like laid over like it was meant to cover something. I don't know for sure, but it's really neat. There's all kinds of stuff over here. But let me go over this way, and I'll show you guys a couple other things that I've seen over here. Trying to get back there without disturbing anything that they've done here. Step over here. Okay. Alright. There's a huge tree bend over this way. I didn't see that before. This way. Briars everywhere right now in this spot. Okay. Tree bent right there. Okay. Looks like that may have been done for a reason right there too. Now look at that tree bend right there. And that one is huge. I apologize for the glare. The glass cover on the lens is broke, so I need to get it fixed, and it's causing a weird little glare over here. Yeah, that's a massive tree bend right there. And that's like at least 8 feet at the apex of the bend. That's just crazy, but anyhow, there's a ditch right here too. And I've noticed, you know, I know a lot of you have heard me say it before, but they tend to build things near ditches. And I think it's because it provides such a good cover if they need to get down quick or something like that, especially for the smaller ones. Wow, look at this one. Well, this is neat right here. Look at all this. Look at that. They have bent a lot of stuff over right there. And it's all anchored by that one stick right here. You can see. And they've got it anchored down there. There's that bend on the bottom, and several things bent over right here on the top. That's pretty interesting. Also right here, let me get over here too. Oh. Look at that. Now that is absolutely some sort of shelter that they've made. You can see right here, it actually opens up inside it. Look at this. This is neat. It's almost like a little den. I can't actually get down there, so I'm just putting the camera there. Hopefully it's showing you guys what I'm seeing. But you can see it's like really, really compressed down there. Stuff like that makes me think that that is cover for like a place where they could put the babies and stuff like that. And right here, when you get a different angle on it, you can see it's really, really packed down in the middle there. There's like a little opening right there. Small one. But you can see it's like really packed down right there. That's really neat. Another tree bend right there. Right by it. That's not even what I was actually coming over here to show you guys, but it's what I found on the way. It's the thing, I see all kinds of stuff that catches my eye. There's a bent tree there. And looks like a little path right here. And another tree bend. Right there, being anchored by that one on the ground. And I know that most of you have heard me talk about it before, but when they bend something, look at that. It's bent sideways on the ground, right around these. But when they make these bends, they always pin them down with something. You can always see something pinning it down, like right here. You can see how they've got it wrapped underneath this stick right there. Now this tree right here isn't heavy enough to pull this over on its own. It's not going to fall and just take that thing with it. A lot of this stuff you can discern things for yourself just by thinking about it and using logic, seeing that it had to be done by something other than nature. But the further I get back here, the more I'm seeing too. This is a real clear area right here. There's a little path right there too. And there's two pretty large ditches. Two of them right over there. Okay. Now, if I can quit getting hung up by briars, I'll get back here to the other stuff I wanted to show you. I saw something else. Anyhow, okay, tell you what, I'm gonna make my way back there real quick. Okay, somehow I managed to get myself way farther than I intended, so I had to come back to the little structure, the tree right there. So anyway, there's a tree bend right here, massive one, with a few more beside, smaller ones beside it, but and you can see this one's anchored right here with this on the bottom, that stick laying down there. Then we go over here and more bent trees, and we've got something leaned up on this stump right here. It almost looks like an X, but that was broken right there, that one, and laid down. So I don't know, I really don't know about that one, but it definitely could be something they've done, considering all this other stuff out here. There's more bends everywhere. They bend trees all over the place. And it looks like something back here too. Get over this way. There's some trees bent over onto that one right there, and another tree bend right there. That's the one I've already shown you guys, actually. So let me get over here, though. I saw what looked like a little, looks like a blind or something right back here. There's this other tree bent down here. And this is a very cleared out area that I'm standing in right here. You can see there's a big clearing, and there's all this stuff surrounding it, like bends and things like that. Like you can see, this is bent over onto this tree, and you've got this tree right here, which is laid over from way over there, and this bigger pine tree is laid on it, and this one is bent, being anchored by this big one. And you can see right here what I'm talking about, where they will anchor it. Right there, that's what's holding it down. Right there. Underneath the fork of that limb. And it's really neat, though, how they do this stuff. And over here, though, look at this. There's another one of those little spots where you can see underneath all this stuff right here that's giving it some kind of cover. There's a little area right there. It looks like something really small could be sitting or laying or whatnot. It's really neat. Anyway, you see a lot of this kind of stuff, though. All right. Anyway, pretty big bend right there by that log. And I think I have shown that thing before, because I can, for some reason, it's sticking out in my mind. It's a Pretty big bend right there too. So anyway, that's what I was wanting to show you guys. And of course this video is going much longer than I anticipated. So anyway, I'm gonna take off, and I've got plenty more to show you, and I will definitely be back with you in the next few days to show you guys all this other stuff that I found too. So anyway, get out of here without disturbing their stuff. Just taking a look around real quick. But this one right here, this structure is just too cool. That is just too cool. The things they've done with that. And this tree right here, stick going through that, leans straight through it, cradled that little X formation they made. That is just too neat. It's interesting. It's really interesting. I don't think I've ever found one that's actually pointed upward like that. So I really don't know what that means, but that's definitely something to ponder right there. It's one of those things that I'm just not too sure about. It's so cool how they make this stuff, though. All the little intricacies of it. How they do that. Anyway, I'm going to take off, and I'll be back with you guys as soon as I can. Appreciate everybody watching, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think about all this, and have any ideas about why this stuff is here like that. I'd love to hear them, because that's something I'm not real sure about. Seeing a stick pointed upward like that. There's a lot of stuff over there too, bends and all kinds of things. That's another area to check out at another time though. Wow, that's a huge tree bend over there though. Man. Could have fallen there, I don't know though. But look at that one. Just a massive arch right there. Yep. Alright guys, I'm really going to turn it off this time. So anyway, thanks for checking it out. And again, leave me comments. Let me know what you guys think. And I'll be back with you guys soon. Thanks for watching.